Welcome, me people. Today I got my old nigger nap, so I'm on it. You see the title, yeah? Today we're not talking about the dancehall thing. Dancehall around the world, we know that. We'll get back to the clash tomorrow. You understand? Because boy can't tell no answer yet, so you know what things set. So me get my old nigger napping. The older you get, the more you appreciate your nap. You understand? The more you appreciate it, just take life easy. The older you get, the more you can smell bullshit from afar. Hence the topic. So we are going down the rabbit hole, pause upon the rabbit hole. Let me ask you something. Get right in I think, but you know whosoever listen the rebroadcast, you're smart people. You can think for yourself. You can have some discernment. You understand? You can say, oh, my God, you know, say this, that, and the third. But anyhow, name one technology. Ask you a question. Name one technology that's been around from the 60s, from the 50s, from the 40s. Tell me a technology that has been around for 50 years. You see me? 50 years, but yet still, it has not improved. Tell me. The automobile. Talk about the automobile a second. The car, what was made in the 60s, you know, it improved upon in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, this, that, and the third. Airplane. A lot of safety was implemented after the 60s and the 50s, you see me? Cars get faster. Think about the telephone. First time telephone, when telephone from the 80s and 90s, you know, portable telephone from the 90s was like this big with a long antenna, you see me? And it improve upon. Every year Apple, I don't say they improve every year, but you don't know Apple 1. Did I say happy winter solstice? Yes, happy winter solstice. All that. The cell phone was improved upon, yes? Of course. Clothes and all that improve upon. Every day people go in an office or warehouse or wherever, try to make clothes and shoes more comfortable, especially shoes. Running shoes, right now, light like feather, don't. Compared to those back in the 40s. The football that people run up and down and kick, improve upon, get lighter. Every year them change it out, try this, try that. Formula 1, you see me? Will you just bear with me? I soon get to the point. I go over the bridge through the woods to grandma's house, but I reach grandma's house today. Formula 1, every year them tweak them car just to get an extra second. Because an extra second, you don't know what thing said, can mean a big difference. What else from the 60s we are talking about now? Apart from food, because we know them definitely tamper with food. So not like we know more about food now, but them take out all the nutrients out of food. So what else? From the 60s and 70s and from the 40s, 50s, the atomic bomb. The atomic bomb that dropped in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. 10 years after that, the bomb dropped, you know. 10 years after. It's about 1955. It was, the yield was 1,000 times more powerful. 15 years after Nagasaki, I think, less than 15 years, the Tsar bomb dropped from Russia. You understand? Russia take it and improve on it. And Russia have to pull back from the yield. The yield was too much. Russia say, yo, that they too powerful, man. You see what I say? Them have to tone down the yield. Remember that, 15 years after that, now even less, I forgot the exact time. You understand? But the 50s or early 60s, the early 60s, the Tsar bomb from Russia. That are the most powerful nuclear bomb ever detonated. Me say all that for say these people. And me know when I go say Michael I go left and no, I write that. When I go say yo Michael going left now, but bear with me. Everything from back in the days is improved upon, except NASA. Oh God, I can feel some of your drawaway now. So this old boy, I know, I chat fuckery. Everything has been improved upon, except the moon landing. Make a think, don't? Think for a minute. Oh God, me come for hear about Carter and Movado and me come for hear about all of them, Alkaline and the rest of them, you know. So nothing about them. No, you're gone a moon landing. Listen, people. I'm not force nothing on your throat. Why you think for yourself? Just think for yourself. Just think with me for a second. It happened in 1969. You see me? If that event really had taken place, we would be in Mars by now. Because number one, all the, and you cannot say all the error, the trials and error that came about, you improve upon it. Because you're not getting no error. You just decide you do your thing and the first try, poop, you work without a itch. How that possible? Alright, you work without a itch. Let's go back. You know, say the original blueprint for it destroy. What do you mean it destroy it? Well, we tape over this and tape over that. Really? The original blueprint for the moon landing is no more. You know, it is no more. And you're going to say, oh, conspiracy theory. But just bear with me. Just come here, have to think of it. Come here, get too old now for just hear things and just believe. I have to question myself. I have to probe into certain shit. When me hear it, I said, come here, believe in them teach you at school. So I believe that shit. But as a man now in my stage, I say, all right then. May believe them go. But for real, when you Google it, them tell you, hey, the original documents, the paperwork for the moon landing not there no more. Really? Alright. You know shit happen. Fire happen, some negligence can happen, anyway. Me don't believe shit. Hard to believe, but anyway. Alright, what you say now? Then me watch that video. You see Neil just jump off of the little ladder. One step for man and one giant step for humanity, whatever that phrase was. And the camera was on the moon surface, just looking at the man jumping off. Who put that camera there? Because the camera was there before Neil jump off, you know. Where that camera they come from? Where it come from, people? I don't know. You have to tell me. Alright, Michael, maybe them stay from up there and shoot it down on the moon. Maybe. I don't know. I ask you. Because we have to think now, people. We have to think. Alright. So the camera was just there. Have the perfect shot for you coming down the ladder and you step on the moon surface. Alright. You get that. Hard. Alright. When you run around on the moon, where them on your backpack again? Because them say you freeze out the fast, you know. So out the well cold, the vacuum of space cold and all that. So alright, so your space suit and oxygen, where you get that from? Oh, you know, say you would have oxygen tank on your back, eh? How long that can last? Because the cold light be, you don't know, you know. The cold light be, oxygen move fast. Yeah. Alright, I don't know about the air tanker. I'm not a professional when it comes to air tanker, how long it can last and this, that, and the third. But when the you did go back, the camera again pan. The camera was not in a stable situation, you know, and stable just no, the camera pan up. When you going off the moon surface, cause dead end up, people, just look at yourself. Going off on the moon, from the moon surface, going up, the camera pan. How that? Oh Michael, we was on board, remote control in the 60s. In the 60s, you do that. Remote controls like that in the 60s. Yeah, it can be done. All right. Me just a seminar. Me say you're not going. Me just a pre-warp. All right. I remember when Neil did call the president. Which president again? Yes. Oh yes, me remember. This president when they need kick out of the White House. His name elude me now. Me soon get back to him. Call. Me remember him take up the phone and I call Nixon. Yes, you and Nixon have a conversation. Yeah. Oh, all right. But me no see no cell tower. I no cable from here to the moon. So what carry the signal? Me not understand. What carry the signal? Because in 2025, if I'm on a telephone call with anybody in Oklahoma, anybody anywhere, and me drive under in a tunnel, bloop, call drop 2025, and you have cell tower everywhere, and you call from the moon to the White House. Me if you believe that's what carry the signal in a 1969, what carry the signal? Me no understand. I me just ask a question of people. Me no nobody jump out the window, you know. What carry the signal? That just don't make sense, people. Again, me not tell you believe me, you know. but it just don't make sense. But anyhow, all right then, Michael, you. All right, me ask the next question, you know. Fuel. A combustion engine you use, you know. And like a battery backup you use, you know. And like a solar energy you use, you know. Combustion you use. That means a oil you use, kerosene oil. So you tell me you have enough payload. If you got 26,000 miles per hour, you shoot out. So that I drink whole heap of fuel. A lot of fuel that using. And you shoot off from Earth one payload. Because you know, like you stop one gas station there between here and the moon, you know. Me no know how you do it. You shoot off from here so with a full tank of gas with enough gas to propel it through the moon, through the Van Allen radiation belt. That is the next issue by itself. But me not expert on that, on the radiation thing. People say you can't go through it, but me don't know. Let's say you can. You shoot off for days. And then you have to go out, you have to circle the moon. Yes? Then you have to decrease speed. Then you have to do an upward combustion. So then you say, if you slow down the rocket, or whatever you go down on the moon pan. Then you have to shoot off again from the moon. The lunar module, that you call it, and then go back to your rocket thing. And then come back to Earth. For one tank of gas. People, when you break it down, without even going to some professors, without even going to a history book, without even listening to some of them paid shills. You understand? You just think for yourself, how you do that? How in a 1916, how you do that? What really bring a guy the moon? When I say you're not going, but me just ask question. Because right now, question is free for ask. I can ask question, people. How you do it? I said, man, how? But one tank of gas. You know, and listen, if you said to me, say, yo, you know, say, we make sure the thing is full to the brim. So you know, say the more weight the panda rocket there, and the more fuel they burn. So that don't make sense. If you put a ocean of fuel upon the rocket will be like, yo, it'll take so much out of it to move that. You see me? I just like, yo, how? No, if you like that, you will love this. Elon Musk, that munchkin, we run up and down by the place. But sometimes we need somebody like Elon, you know, we actually I do things and I say, yo, we see what him want to do. You understand? Now him say want to moon, he want to do all sort of something. And according to him, he said the possibility, him never said it with them never going on, because him still want to be a millionaire, a billionaire, and he still want in life. Because certain things I can't outright say. Him say, if him supposed to go to the moon, him want 8. 8, him say no people, refuel. That mean them have to send rocket up there before. Unmanned rocket. Up there, and that would be the cargo. That just bring pure gas go there. That would be a gas station in a space. But you want 8 of them line out. In a 2D technology. But in a 69, them do it on 1 tank of gas. May I jump out the window right now, so I lie them I tell. Me don't believe that. Put a bullet to my head. Well, not the bullet, please. Put a pistol to my head and say, yo, if you're wrong, all right, come on. Them not go. Lie them I tell. This is me. At my age, no. If it don't make sense, it just don't make sense. Come on, people. But as I said, me not there to convince you with nothing. You pray or you pray. You see me? But 1969 technology, and you only do it 1 time. 1 time. Never do it again. If you had been to the moon in 1969, right now you'd under Mars, me sure of that. Because you'd make a base on the moon. Me sure of that. Sure. You go there, trial and error. It would become so good, you'd be a highway to the moon right now. Because as you come back, first thing you do when you come back is like, yo, you will prepare to go again. Worse if you have any what you call it? Worse if you have any mineral up there. What they want? Come on, man. Be sure to God. You're up there again. Big and serious. So I understand and you tell me say you're going to moon 1969 and you can't go back. See if we can send a link to some people. As I say, I think them never go. Like them I tell. And guess what, people? That come with age. That come with age. A freedom. What you have when you become of a certain age, you have a freedom. So I lie, I tell man, move from yourself. But tell some young boy that. But anyhow, this orange ear man, I know what them call him Trump. I know if they put him in a title, you know, you don't go further. But YouTube, I don't know him to YouTube and the orange color ear man there. I see me put in a title them. But anyhow, when them say Trump are there now, first let me break down Trump and him presidency this year, the 1 year since him that office. To me, you know, say 50-50, or say 70 against. So him really feel this year, but it's a feel greater than give me a F. But I won't give me a F. I mean, I keep it real with you. Because when me see what him do, him throw one bomb over there, so don't in Iran, yeah? On behalf of certain country in the Middle East. We all know that the country is. We know that. Now Trump in a war surrounding Venezuela. So, me give him 70 pass, the 30 against. Before in Trump's first presidency, my talk was why I would vote for him if I was in America. Because of this open border nonsense. No. I'm going to keep it real. I'm a foreigner over here, so I'm a foreigner. I don't believe in no open border. That one. Yeah, and him never start no war in his first go around as president. So I say, all right. And the press was on his neck. Everybody was anti. All of Hollywood was anti. I find that to be bizarre. You can't tell me say everybody are working on one sink harder, so in Hollywood. What monkey see monkey do? You're a sheep over there, so. So I say, all right, if I was there, I would vote for Trump, him win. So right now, he is the president. But then, me see when he bomb Iran now, I say, yo, on behalf of such country, who did Trump run against Kamala? Would Kamala defend that country 1,000%? Would Kamala surround Venezuela on the behalf of the oil baron them, on behalf of those people in the Middle East? Because you know, so somebody pulled Trump chain. I was delusional, my bad, to believe that Trump was fighting against them, because him saying in 2016 he willing to drain the swamp. See what go on. I'll know him not release the Epstein file. Can he be on one of those files? Of course, me think so. You see, I'm objective. I'm not one of those Hillary loyalists or Pamela or the Democrats who just stuck in them all ways. Biden walk around like a zombie and you are telling me say that man sharp like a tack. It no make sense when you can actually see things for yourself. You see me? When that man feel, him feel. But I don't know what. Maybe you can tell me. I don't know what America, what secret that country over there have for America. I don't know why. And not only America, they have for the rest of the country them. When that country say, yo, I want you to implement this. It's like the whole world shiver. For a small country like that. It just it don't make sense. But people no care what them say about Venezuela. I hear it already. I'm gonna really go. I'm gonna follow up this just like I used to follow up the 2000 invasion, the 2002 invasion. Afghanistan was 2001 after 9/11. 9/11 happened September the 12th. No, September the 11th. September the 11th. My birthday is the 12th. And September, October, November, them attack Afghanistan. And then when was Iraq? Or 2 or 3, one of them was Iraq. Yeah, man, I lived through it, isn't it? So I can't tell you off the bat. You see? So no care what them say about Venezuela now. We hear it already. We hear it about Afghanistan. We hear it about Syria. We hear it about Iraq. We hear it about Russia. When them people that want your resources, we know exactly what them do. Right now, if Jamaica should go so boom and find some rare earth element, America did it the next day. I say, yo, you know, say, boy, this and that and the third, you know. And if you ever decide, say, yo, you know, say, I will just take up this thing, take it out of the ground, you understand, refine it myself, and then me sell it the finished product at a fair market value. Then look upon you like, all right then, I'll have a son by my job, a your fault. And all of the news station, them say, a your fault too. You see me? They might find some excuse just to invade and pillage your country. So without even knowing the injury tech is of war. Hey, let me tell you exactly. Venezuela draw close to Russia. Just that. BRICS, enjoying the BRICS. America can't have that. Because American is being propped up by the petrodollar. Apart from the petrodollar, America just not there. It's like a tomb. But the outside, pretty color and flaws and sitting, but inside are just dead body. You understand? It's just being propped up. You might not like the analogy, but a real talk me I make, you see me? I just saw a thing said. And we know the number one terrorist country on the planet is America. You might not like what I say. But anywhere there's a bomb dropping, America drop it. So I say, any conflict, America do it. I say, what to you so? You can't sit one out. No. Just bomb bullet. I just straight. Alright, let me see what I'm going over. Yes or no? What the mainstream media not showing any people drink some sugar and some sweet. Love it. Over Brussels, right now, as I'm speaking, well at night now, what time? 8 o'clock. Over Brussels right now, you have the farmers. Farmers them are protest people. I block the road. I spray whole pan manure, shit pan the road. Salute to them. Salute to them. It's happening in Italy, France, and here in Netherlands. It's happening. Mainstream media not telling you that. In Belarus, them overthrew them government. Say, yo, you can't do that. Mainstream media not showing that. Today, if you watch mainstream media for your news, I don't know, you will be very uninformed. I just say things at people. So, them are fighting for them freedom. Which government now, tell me, would go in a meeting and come out and say, yo, we have to stop the farmers them? That don't make sense. That don't make sense, brother. But this is where we are now. And as an old guy, I think freedom is a fleeting concept. When they say, oh, I'm free, no, you're not free. And the last bit of freedom is what my generation have. I think in 2.5 generations, maybe 2 generations, freedom will be a thing of the past. I tell you that. Freedom will be a thing of the past in 2 generations. Because right now it start. If you want freedom now, you have to be in the hills of Jamaica or, I don't know, one of them small islands or somewhere also. But if you're in one of them big country, freedom is, you're not free. We all see that 3-4 years ago. When you're supposed to get the thing in your arm, if you don't get it, bad things will happen. And we see a lot of people crumble. Now the people who used to argue with me when me tell them, yo, you're mad, man. Now they call me mad. Now them sad. You understand? No. Next time it come around, people. That's why, let me tell you, when them ruling elite, when the ruling class do, them time there, them have all the data now. Them know why those who refuse it. Them know how them get around it, so them stop all the loopholes now. Because it have come back, It have to come back, because them not done with we yet. They want total submission. You see me? If I talk certain things on YouTube now, tomorrow I wake up, I don't have a channel. Where's the freedom in that? I think you have freedom of speech. Where? If I go on Twitter and tweet out certain things, police can come for me tomorrow. So where's the freedom of speech? You see me? We don't have no freedom of speech. You're not even free to buy Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Because you climb high up the ladder, they're owned by the same company. It's just like, hold that. Here in Holland, they have a thing called coalition in the government. I tell you how nonsense this be. Say you have a lot of party here. A lot, maybe 9, 10. If one person get 40% of the vote, everybody else get 10%, 3%, that the man they get 8, that the man they get 9%, that over this they get blah blah blah, this and that. The person who get the 40% not automatically go in the government. And I say work so. The one with the 10%, that one with the 9%, and the 1%, now they have 20% over there, so. So that then the two get that 5 and 5, so come over here, so. That are 30. That are the coalition of the people. And then go around and get people who get 3 and 7 and 8 and until they those coalition number come together. So now them the 45%. That's how you go over here, so. So not because I get majority I vote and majority of people in the country vote for you because them like what you stand for and they would love to see you become Prime Minister. You would never become Prime Minister. Because all of those who feel, the people don't want to see, they only want to get 1% of the vote. Them gather up with those who get certain amount, gather up until boom. Them outnumber you now. And if you like that, you will love this. And no care who you vote for. Think about it. No care who you vote for. No make no sense. Because the policies are made in Brussels. You can imagine for Amsterdam. All the policies that run your country is being made in Brussels. And guess what? You vote for your Prime Minister, you know. But the Prime Minister listen to Brussels. And guess what? Those in Brussels are not being voted in by the people. Somebody else vote them in. Without a vote. Somebody else bring them in power. You don't know. You just hear say, oh, this man become the EU Chancellor. I don't know what them call themselves over there. But right now, him rule the EU. And if you're in Ireland, you have part and you take part. And not that they vote there. But that's how you think said. So what the reason you vote for? Yo, as I said before, 2.5 generation from now, these 15 and 16 year old, them don't get conquered already. God help them. Isn't me? God help them. I just say things said people. Money not nothing to do with it now. And I hope me go down the rabbit hole and thank you for following me. You see me I say? I will not call night. Tomorrow we get back to the nastiness. Tomorrow we get back to the ranchiness. Tomorrow we get back to the reggae, the dancehall. I realize when me talk positive things, nobody don't enjoy me. You know? Everybody like, yo, brother, I go here for go with the nonsense. But sometimes I have to take a break from the dancehall and them something, isn't it? Sometimes we have to be like, yeah, we sit down, we pray, we go on and we look. The more you work, the less you have. I just saw things said. Tell, yo, work hard, put your shoulder to the wheels, you accomplish something. Accomplish what? You can't accomplish nothing. if you go with the system and bullshit that. You have to think outside the box and then you might achieve something. But telling me, hey, get up every day and go work, yeah, all that sounds good. And your pension will come, pension not go there. At my age, when we reach pension not go there. Pension not there now. Pension is not there right now. But I'm supposed to work towards something. That don't make sense. Well, say, nice background change, of course. Old nigga look cute, don't? Of course. Big up everybody. The 1 or 2 people who watch this. I just saw it said. Sometimes I have to get around a thing. You know. Sometimes I have something inside I need to talk about. But don't worry, tomorrow we'll get back to the bullshit.